Okay, so we're gonna create our first game in Scratch. So I want you guys to sign in, go to your username and type in your password. So please click create. Okay, let's name this one my first game. My first game. Okay, I want you to delete the cat right here. Click the trash button. Alright, and go to choose a sprite. Now I want you to go to the search bar and type jellyfish. Now click this one and you will see our jellyfish right here. Now the jellyfish is too big, so we need to change the size to 30%. Alright, so from 100 change to 30 and press enter. Okay, so now the jellyfish is now a little bit smaller. Now the first thing we have to do is to go to events and choose when green flag click. Alright, now we're gonna make this jellyfish move 10 steps. So you go to motion and you will see here move 10 steps. So you're gonna drag that block and stick it right here. So when you click the green flag, the jellyfish moves 10 steps. We need the jellyfish to move continuously. So how do we do that? So we need the forever block. So the forever block is in the control block. So you will see here when you click this orange control button, you will see a forever block. So you drag that forever block and put it right here. Alright, so when you click the green flag, the jellyfish moves continuously or forever because of this forever block. So the forever block makes the jellyfish move continuously. Now we need to do something with this jellyfish because we need the jellyfish to move back and forth. Okay, back and forth. So if you go to the motion block, you will see right here, below here, you will see if on edge bounce. So drag this one and stick it right here. So when you click the green flag, the jellyfish bounces back. Now there's a problem. The jellyfish is bouncing upside down. We need to fix his direction. The jellyfish should be upright. So let's stop this one and we're gonna go right here from this direction settings. So click this one and you will see here that the jellyfish is by default is going to the right. Okay, so when you click this button left/right, click this one, this will make the jellyfish move upright. So let's click the green flag. So you can see that the jellyfish is moving upright. Okay, our next step is we need to make the jellyfish move up and down. So like this, the jellyfish should move going up and then going down, going up and going down. So how do we do that? So we need to change the direction of the movement of the jellyfish. So to do that, you need to go to the motion block and find point in direction. Alright, so move this block right here and you put the block on top of the forever block. So when green flag click, point in direction is 90 degrees. So if you click this 90 degrees right here, click this one, you can see that the direction of the jellyfish is going to the right. So we need to change the direction of the jellyfish. So to do that, if we're gonna type 0 right here, it changes the direction, it's going up. Okay, so let's click the green flag, and now you can see that the jellyfish is going up and down. So this is the first step we're going to do for our first game. Alright, let's click the stop button, and now we're gonna find another sprite. Click here, and let's type here crab. So click this one. Okay, so the crab is a little bit big, so we need to change the size to 50%. Press enter. Okay, so we need to program the crab to move up, down, left, and right. So how do we do that? So you go to events. Alright, go to events, and you will see here when space key pressed. So I want you to drag that block. Okay, so we're gonna change space into right arrow. Okay, so this means that when you click the right arrow key on the keyboard, the crab moves to the right. So let's go to the motion block and drag move 10 steps, and we're gonna change this 10 into 30 steps. Alright, so when I press the right arrow key on the keyboard like this, the crab moves to the right. Okay, so that's the program for moving the crab to the right. So when right arrow key pressed, move 30 steps to the right. Okay, that's good. Now the next one, we need to move the crab, we need to let the crab move to the left. So the same thing, you go to events and choose the when space key pressed. Now we're gonna change this space into left arrow key. So when left arrow key press, we need the crab to move 30 steps to the left. So let's drag a motion block. Just change this one to 30. Press enter. Okay, so when I click the right arrow key, the crab moves to the right. When I click the left arrow key, the crab moves to the right. What's wrong with here? Okay, so the problem is when I click right arrow key, the crab moves to the right, and when I click the left arrow key, the crab still moves to the right. So if you remember our lesson about integers, to the right of 0 are positive numbers, and to the left of 0 are negative numbers. So when we move a sprite in Scratch, we need to think about integers. Integers going to the left means negative, so we need to change positive 30 to negative 30. So by clicking right here, we need to put a negative sign right there. Okay, let's try this one. Click the green flag, and if I move to the right, the crab moves to the right. If I move to the left, the crab moves to the left. Alright, now the next step is we're gonna move the crab going up and going down. So let's stop this one. So you go to events and choose when up arrow key pressed, okay, the crab should move upwards. So let's go to motion block and click the move 10 steps, and let's change this one to 30. Alright, so when I press the right arrow key, moves to the right, left arrow key moves to the left. Now when I press the up arrow key, it moves to the right again. Now there is a problem here. Again, if we go back to integers, we also think about the direction. Going up is the y-axis. Okay, going to the right is the x-axis. So going up means you need to make your sprite move to the y-axis. So we need to delete this one and change this one to change y. You see this one? Change y by positive 30. So it means that we're gonna go up 30 steps. So if you click the up arrow key, the crab moves upwards. So what do we need to do to make the crab go down? Can you think of a block that will make the crab go down? So the same thing, when down arrow key pressed, you need to change y by negative 30. Change y by negative 30. Alright, so this means that the crab can move down by 30 steps. So let's test this one. So to the right, to the left, up and down. So everything is working perfectly. Now the next step is, so let's test this one. So the crab moves to the right, to the left, up, down. Now our next step is we need to use sensing that if the jellyfish hits the crab, it will say you lose. Alright, so how do we program this? So let's stop this game first and let's go back to the jellyfish. So click jellyfish. Alright, so from here we need to use an if block. So you go to control and if then, alright, if then. So inside here we need to put a sensing. So the sensing block is the light blue circle right here. So click this one and you will see touching. So if you drag this one and put it right here, okay, so it says if touching. Now by default is mouse pointer, so we need to change this one to crab. So if touching crab, then what do you want the program to do? Okay, so then what? So we're gonna go to looks and let's drag say hello for 2 seconds. Alright, so we're gonna change hello to you lose. Okay, and we're gonna change from 2 seconds to 1 second. And we're gonna go back to control and find the stop all block and put it right here. So what's gonna happen is when the jellyfish touches the crab, okay, it says if touching crab. You see, we're programming the jellyfish right now. So you see this one, we're programming the jellyfish. So when the jellyfish touching crab, then it will say you lose, and then it will stop the game. So we're gonna drag this one inside the forever block, and let's try to test this. So when I move my crab and it touches the jellyfish, it stops and it will say you lose. Okay, so that's the game. So let's do it again. Alright, let's drag the crab back here, and then let's click the green flag. So when I move my jellyfish and it touches the crab, it says you lose. Alright, now we need to do something with the crab, that every time we start the game, the crab should move automatically by default right here. So to do that, we need to program the crab that when we click the green flag, it will go to this area. So let's choose the crab. Okay, choose the crab, and then we're gonna add a when green flag click. Alright, and let's go to motion. From here we're gonna go to X and Y. So drag this one and put it right here. So it means that the crab, when the green flag is clicked, it will go to a specific location. So I'm gonna type right here -180, X is -180, and Y is 0. Alright, so I'm gonna move the crab right here. Let's say the crab is right here. So if I click the green flag, it moves by default at X is -180 and Y is 0. So if you remember, guys, in the X and Y axis, okay, about integers, the 0 is in the middle. So to the left of 0 is negative, and to the right of 0 is positive. Okay, above 0 is positive, and down 0 negative. So just imagine that 0 is in the middle right here. Alright, let's stop this one. So just imagine that the 0 is in the middle. So to the left of 0 is negative, to the right positive, up positive, down negative. So this one is go to X -180 and Y 0. So that's why the crab is right here. Okay, our next step is to add a crystal ball right here. So let's go to choose a sprite, and let's type here crystal. So choose this one, and we're gonna move the crystal about here. So we're gonna program the crystal. When the crab touches the crystal, it would say you win. So let's drag a when green flag click. Alright, this one. So take note, we're clicking the crystal right now. Okay, this is the jellyfish, this is the jellyfish program, the crab's program, and now the crystal. We're gonna program the crystal. So when the crab touches the crystal, it will say you win. So let's grab a if then block. So go to control, if then. So let's grab a sensing block. So you go to sensing and you drag touching mouse pointer. Alright, and put it right here. So we're gonna change mouse pointer to crab. So it means that we're in the crystal, and if the crystal touches the crab, it will say you win. Okay, so go to looks and drag this one right here, and let's change hello to you win for 1 second. And then we're gonna grab a stop all block. And drag a forever block. So we're gonna put it right here, and if statement, we're gonna put it right here. So it means that when the crystal touches the crab, then it would say you win. Alright, so let's test again the game. So click the green flag, and then we move. If I touch the jellyfish, it says you lose. Alright, and then click the green flag again, and we'll restart. And when I move my crab and touches the crystal, it says you win. Alright, so that's it. Now you can make your game a little bit harder. So if you want to make your game a little bit harder, you can right click the jellyfish and duplicate. So you can add more jellyfish. Let's say you have 2 jellyfishes right here, and let's click the green flag, and now you have 2 jellyfish blocking the crystal. So let's try to get in, and you win. So when you're done, you can click the share button and then copy the link and then paste that inside Google Classroom.